Welcome back to another episode of the Idolmaster Shiny Colors Season 2. So in the previous one, we got to see the entire Halloween performance, which was really fun. Every single one of the units had like a different style to them, different priority to their performance, which was really cool to see. We kind of built that up in the episode prior to that. We built up all of the different goals for all of the new units, I guess, mixed up units. And then we executed that in the previous episode, which was really fun to watch. So yeah, also I really like the way that they did the entire event, right? They made it into more of a, almost like a game show in a sense, which is just a really creative and fun way to do this kind of thing, even if it is predetermined, right? Kind of just like adding some seemingly interactive elements to the actual show, even though they weren't actually interactive, right? So yeah, really fun episode. And then at the very end of the episode, we got a glimpse of the new unit that's gonna be making their appearance, I'm guessing, in this episode. So I'm excited for it. We saw a glimpse of this new unit at the end of Season 1, but we haven't fully gotten to know them yet. So let's do that. So if you wanna watch this uncut and unblurred as always on a Patreon down in the description, and let's go into the Idolmaster Shiny Colors Season 2 Episode 5. A swing? I feel like I'm gonna need my notes. Toru. Wrong notes. Oh, I've definitely seen this guy before. Madoka. I'm watching, by the way. Don't worry. I do wonder. Toru is one of them, I think, as well. Oh, I think I wonder why she's so insanely popular compared to the others. Interesting. I'm excited to meet the new units. Especially, I want to know more about Madoka. Saying let's go means it was already decided. Is the title of the episode. Whoa. Toru. This is Toru, okay. Koito. Fukumaru. TA. Hinana. That's a name.
デビューライブのことだよな。いい番組だと思うんだけど、心配か？音楽番組じゃないけど、新人紹介枠が注目されてるんだ。ライブもぜひって。
I like Hinana's energy.
みんながだよ。デビューにはいい舞台だと思ってさ。デビューを多くの人に見てもらうことは、きっといい経験になる。見てくれた人のコメントや反応だって参考になると思うんだ。
She is an interesting character. Okay. Okay, I'm excited. Which was giving me kind of like Chiyoko vibes. I have no idea who voices each of the girls. I'm gonna check it out after the episode, but they all sound really good. I love the way Hina speaks. Uh-huh. So that's kind of like her quirky way of speaking. Kind of like how Asahi has her own slang as well, or way of speaking. Oh, so they've all known each other since they were young. I thought it was only Madoka and Toru. Oh, this has a very different vibe from the rest of the units, huh? Interesting. I love this girl. Oh, the flashbangs. Toru's design is kind of crazy as well.
余裕だよ。トールちゃん。かっこいいじゃん、私たち。
Mm. I love Hinana.
かっこいいよ。やーね。はいはい。かっこいいじゃん、私たち。トールちゃんがかっこいいって言ったら、それはもうかっこいい。
Fabrice.
トールちゃんが笑ってたら、みんな笑っちゃう。あるよ、この先に。トールちゃんが行こうって言ったら、それはもう。行こう。海。走り出すのに十分。遅れないように、置いてかれないようにしなきゃ。
Noctil. Noctil. Noctil.
トー
Noc.
ル先輩、一緒に
I need to hear them say it.
小糸ちゃん、ほら。小糸ちゃん。いいのかな。よくない。恥ずかしい。遊びに来てるんじゃないんだから。へえ。じゃあ撮りまーす。3、2、1。ひなのだけ大きいじゃん。受けてる。
松崎さん
Looks bloody.
ちょっとどいて。すみません。本日お世話になります。翼プロのノクチルと申します。
Noctil.
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
ああ、はい、よろしく。あの後、何時まで行ったの？
ああ。
まあ、しっかりした方も。
どっちもどっちだけど、着替えた方がいいんじゃないですか。
あ、
Hmm.
大丈夫。大丈夫。
I don't know what exactly happened that made Madoka this
い
jaded
きなりごめんな。
and pessimistic.
パフォーマンスには自信を持って。ああ、翼さん、どうも。あ、お疲れ様です。着替えててくれるか？悪い。
どうぞごゆっくり。
Those are some crazy outfits. Oh, there's no opening in this episode, was there? Because I was thinking whether there's a new opening or not.
大丈夫。
Because Noctil were not in the previous one, right?
全然余裕だよ。
みんな、リハ、そろそろだ。
はーい。小さくてでこぼこ、儚い光たち。まだ頼りなくて、揺らめいたし。
はい、オッケーでーす。
もう。サビもまだなのに。
はい、ノクチルさん、開けちゃってください。すみません。オケでも音の帰りとか、チェックさせていただけると。本番マイク絞りますよ。いや、い
Yeah.
いでしょう。いや、
それは口パクってことですか？すみません、横から。
てか、その方がいいでしょう。デビューだし、実際、振りでいっぱいいっぱいの子もいるし。
Mm. I wonder how much of a say organizers have in this as opposed to the actual label.
ライブはフルで行かせていただけるという話で。
Damn, this guy's kind of an ass.
そんな井口さん。それで朝倉くん、彼女メインで歌もトークも行きますんで、ちょっとそれは。
はーい。頑張りまーす。
ちょっと待ってください。
Interesting, because as far as I understand it, this is not an actual like show that they're gonna be doing for something else. It's gonna be their event, right? For Nocturne, their debut event. As far as I understand it, unless it is part of like a different like a TV program or something. If it is, then I could understand a bit more. But I was under the impression that if you are organizing your own event, then the actual label is gonna have like a say in like what kind of performance is gonna end up being, not the organizer. Because obviously, if you're performing on some live TV shows where there's a bunch of groups performing, there are a lot of those kind of shows, then yes, the organizer has a say, and you see many performances where it's fully lip synced, and there are some performances where it's not lip synced, and it's usually, from how I understand it, it is up to the organizer to decide those things. The interesting thing is they're also deciding kind of like the center of the performance as well, which I didn't know that they had the power to do so, but that's also interesting. I would assume that would be up to Tsubasa Pro and not to the organizer, right? But I guess the organizer wants to make their own show as good as possible because they are organizing it, right? So I guess it kind of makes sense. Interesting.
何もかも話が違ってる。どうせその程度の枠だったってこと。ごめんね。私が緊張したせいで。小糸はちゃんとやれてるでしょ。最初から約束が違ってた。まどかちゃん。ああ、なんか大変だね。せっかくみんなちゃんとできるようになったのに。
はい、ということで、今週の駆け出し待ったなしはノクチル。
Nocturne.
ここでデビューなんだよね。うちでデビューしちゃってほんといいの？で、朝倉くん、いつから活動してるの？
私、割と最近。
ああ、朝倉くんってタメ口系だ。
割と最近です。
割と最近っていつよ。スカウト？
あれってスカウト？
聞いちゃってるし。でも、よく声かけられるでしょ。
たまに。じゃ
Oh, this was so awkward.
朝倉くんとそのお友達なんだよね、メンバーは。
私とっていうか、幼馴染です。みんな。こっちから順に樋口。
珍しいよね。ご当地アイドルとかじゃなくて、幼馴染アイドル。
But okay, it makes sense that the organizer will have a say in this.
CM の後はノクチルのデビューライブ。歌スタンバイお願いします。
Yeah, it makes sense they'll have a say in it like this because it is their show. Okay, makes sense.
ああ、ひなな映ってないかも。
It's not an event that's organized by Tsubasa Pro.
見たいんだって。
It's just their guest appearance on it.
友達の絆。
CM 明け20秒。こちらです。
簡単じゃん。それは。いつも通りでいいってことでしょ。ああ、じゃあ簡単だ。小糸ちゃん、思いっきりやって。ちゃんと映るから。トールちゃん。口パクじゃないじゃん。練習してきたの。頼んだ。やろう。思いっきり。
Let's hear it. Hmm.
おい、口箱はどうした？おい、いいじゃねえ。
Yeah. I respect it. I respect it. That's so BM. Oh, you can get. Oh, that's brave. That's brave. I would not have the balls for this.
トール先輩が言ってた。全然笑わないまどか先輩に。すっごい頑張ってるこいとちゃん。だるこい。あっちの水は苦いぞ。こっちの水は甘いぞ。だるこい。これがいつも通りのひななたちでしょ。
If I were the producer, I would just age 10 years on the spot there. From the stress. Wait, what did it say? I heard those idols were childhood friends. Who were childhood friends are being sidelined. Serves them right, don't underestimate being an idol. LOL, they weren't even singing LOL. I wish they think about how the fans feel. It's yeah. What they did, I can't see that going down well in any way, shape, or form with anyone. But I kind of respect it, but also I can't see that being a good thing in any way, shape, or form.
行かないのここ。何時やば。
Because that creates so much extra work for the staff and stuff. I don't know.
けど。じゃあいっか。樋口いるし。サボりかもよ、私。じゃあサボるか。これ飲んだら行く。
The vibe of this show is so different here in this episode.
下にいる。
It feels more like the vibe of Bang Dream or something.
騙されてる。
Like it's my go, not the early Bang
何に
Dreams.
しよう。どこに行くんだろう。私たち。
Interesting. Okay. So, what an episode. This was the strangest Idolmaster episode so far. Wow. And it wasn't a bad one at all. It was just very different from the rest of the Idolmaster show, at least Shiny Colors, right? So we got introduced to the new unit, Noctchill, with the members Madoka, Hinana, Toru, and Koito. Now, every single one of the members that we've seen so far of these four is so different, but it seems like they were all like childhood friends, right? From when they were young. It seems like Toru is kind of like the natural leader of the friend group, but honestly, when it comes to like actual promotions and being on stage and being on like a talk show, it seems more like Koito is actually the leader, right? It seems like she's the one who's more talkative on like, yeah, on camera and stuff. But Toru, it just seems like everyone's following Toru, right? And Madoka's there to kind of like protect Toru, as she said, being like, you know, wanting to make sure that nothing bad happens to her. And they are very much all in the same, like they always make sure that they are in the same mess together, right? And they went through with this idea instantly. Very interesting. So I can see this going down very nicely because not only did they create trouble for obviously the organizers, but also for their own staff, right? As I said, I feel like the producer is gonna age like 10 years from the stress of seeing that live. I would definitely, and he's gonna be having to deal with the aftermath of this for, I imagine, some time. It's not gonna give them a good rep at all. Tsubasa Pro is gonna take a hit from it as well. So it's a extremely selfish thing to do for sure, but I mean, you gotta respect it to some capacity at least, right? The balls to actually pull something like this is actually kind of insane, right? And you know, it does feel good in some respect because obviously the staff of the organizing staff weren't nice to them in the slightest, right? Even though they do have the power to, and they are the ones who should be making those calls, right? It is completely on them to make the calls. Hey, do you think they're good enough to perform live, or should they lip sync and stuff like that? They absolutely have the every right to tell them, hey, we don't think you're gonna put on a performance that's satisfactory up to our standards, so we're gonna put you on full lip sync, we're gonna cut your mics. That's totally fine. The way that they expressed it is very rude though. They were like, you're no Antika, you are, and stuff like that, right? Just the way that they were talking about them, and also the entire interview segment was pretty rude as well. So yeah, it does feel good in some regard, right, to get them back for that. But also, I don't know, I really don't feel like that's the correct way to go about it. But you know what? We'll see how it's gonna go. I want to check out some of the VAs, as I said, because they all sound fantastic. I really like Hinana. Honestly, Hinana so far has made a fantastic first impression. I love the way that she speaks. I mean, I'm always like partial towards, you know, towards characters that are very much the mood setters and that bring up the energy as opposed to bring it down. So Higuchi Madoka is voiced by Tsuchiya Ryo. Tsuchiya Ryo, who do you voice? You also voice Yuzuhara Madoka in Kaoru Hana. Why do I not remember you? I think she's one of the friends of Kaoruko. Okay. And she also voices Shikano Kono Kono Koshi Tantan. She voices Kino there. Okay, I don't remember who that is. She also voices a minor role in Bokuyaba, so The Dangers in My Heart. Okay. And then who else do we have? We have Toru, Asakura Toru, who's voiced by Wakui Wakui Yu. I don't know anything that she voices in. Okay. And then we also have, where are the others? Where's Hinana? Where's Hinana? Where's Koito? Koito here is voiced by Tajima Saran. Yep, I don't know anyone else that she voices. And then Hinana, my girl, is voiced by Okasaki Miho. Okasaki Miho. Oh, she is a big VA. She's a big VA. She voices Rimuru. Oh, I love her even more now. She voices Rimuru in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. And that is a banger of a performance. I love the voice acting of Rimuru. So that is a huge role. Wow. Apart from that, I don't really know her. She voices a character in Lord Elmelo Case Files that I'm currently watching. She also voices Aoi in Uma Musume. Okay, that's cool. But apart from that, oh, she also voices Mero in Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. That's it. That's the English title. But yeah, she's Rimuru. Wow. Okay. Holy. That's an insanely huge role. But that makes sense. Oh, I love Hinana even more. Yeah, anyways, Madoka is an interesting character. I want to know why exactly, like, I want to see where her character goes, because as I said, she definitely feels like the most popular character, or the most popular, the most popular Idolmaster character from what I've seen, period. Or at least she's up there, right? From the art, the merch, and stuff like that I've seen of her, she just seems like she's everywhere, so I wonder why. And also here, from seeing the list of characters that is sorted by popularity, she's by far the most popular one. Second one being Fuyuka, way behind with half of the favorites, as Madoka does on my anime list. So yeah, it's interesting how much more popular she is than anyone else combined, basically. I guess we'll find out more about them. I want to know what exactly is brewing there, which direction this group is gonna go in, this unit is gonna go in. It seems like, as I said earlier, it does give me the vibes of Bang Dream it's my go. Those are the vibes that it's giving me. Kind of like this dysfunctional band that has a bunch of problems, but also they are kind of, you know, kind of like weird vibe, but also really interesting. So I guess we'll see which direction this is gonna go in. But for now, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.